Good evening, everyone. This is Precious from this page, Jake and Precious. Happy Monday to you all. If you don't know me, I'm one of the co owners and managers of this page. I am half of Jake and Precious, and together we do a digital business online using our social media so that we could share how any everyday people can actually work from home or remotely or from anywhere around the world using the internet. Anyway, today's a Monday, and earlier I was just, reflecting how my day went. And I thought I'd like to share some tidbits about my day. So I actually named this live as a week starter with myself, Precious. And if you are watching this live, please do try and comment down below of any thoughts that you want to share along with what I'm talking about. And also feel free to message me later after. Also comment where you're watching from because I know that we are doing this business and reaching globally. So that's the power of the internet. And yes, someone else already commented. Hi, Rana. Thanks for tuning in. Please tell me where you're from, and I'll be happy to give you a shout out. But today, I wanted to start this live just to reflect again how my Monday went. So, if you haven't learned much about myself, I am currently a nurse manager based in the UK. And we have been, myself and my husband has been here in the UK for over 10 years. And I have been privileged and blessed enough to be able to climb the healthcare ladder, I would say. And I've been working as a manager for 3 years. And so, being a manager has a lot of challenges that comes with it. So I just wanted to share a bit because I can relate quite a lot about how I can transfer the things that I know and I'm doing every day at work as a nurse into this business. And, and also wanting to get to know you more. And you can also get to know me more as I aim to mentor you if you do decide to do this business with us, with our guidance. So, anyway, today it's a Manic Monday, not so bad. Tell me how your Monday has been going. But today it's been quite productive. I'm quite grateful and blessed with that. We had recent new starters in our ward, so I've been trying my best to settle them in to help them get used to the ward, to set up the routine, and hopefully successfully onboard them so that they would feel that they belong to my ward, right? So I just had this probation meeting with one of the new nurses today, and we were going through like progress points and learning outcomes that we set out in the beginning on our first month. And we were looking through that, and I thought it's quite transferable to what we do online because we mentor people around the world. We currently mentor partners from Europe, from Asia as well, and yeah, Middle East as well. Yeah, right close to the Middle East. So yeah, what do we as a manager and also as a mentor, what I do help my staff or my partners globally is to help them have a plan of learning so that they could follow it step by step. So, at work, we do have this structured, probationary plan where we meet every month for 3 months. And then we go through all the goals and the learning outcomes we've set out, as I said earlier. And then, of course, in the business, it's quite similar. But what's good about the business here is that it's at your own pace because we already have a system created for us digital business owners. So, in terms of the plan of learning, it's already in the training, which is really incredible because I don't really have to spoon feed or really spend time to create systems for my own business, which is so great because I could just easily direct them to the steps that have already been planned out for all of us business owners when I join in and with others that I'm currently mentoring and also the people who we will be blessed to mentor in the future. So it's quite it's not time consuming at all because you can do it by yourself and of course with our guidance. So yeah, we do have a success checklist and the training phase. So that can be at our own pace, but it's quite comprehensive and it's tutorial based via video, which is available online whenever you are available. So for us, we do it between sometimes half an hour to 3 hours. It's up to us, and it's up to the people we mentor as well, which is quite good because of course we already have our own jobs, or maybe we have families to look after. Whatever kind of setup you have at home, you can do that as well at your own pace, which is great. And then, like, as part of my role as a manager as well, I do take ownership of my role, which is really important. So I create a list for me to do, to go through the day in order of priority, which also is relevant to this type of business because you can create those checklists of tasks you want to achieve so that you continue to progress and build your business. So that's really important because otherwise you wouldn't be aware of your own progress, which can be difficult, either in a job or in a business. You need to kind of keep track of where you're at so that you can define, measure kind of your progress and towards your goals. So that's really important as well. And as a manager, when I do help other people on my job, in my job, I do observations, right? I check and monitor the progress after creating a learning plan. And then, when I need to give input in the moment, that's also helpful. And that's also applicable in the business. So, like, as my partners continue to build their business, I'm able to observe on the side and then I'm able to give feedback so that I could help them further their progress in the business. So I think it's really important for you to get to know me and my husband as well so that you understand what we do and how we could help you if you do decide to do this in the future. And of course, we help them measure the progress they're achieving because of course it's hard if you don't know where you're at, as I told you before. And it also helps you feel accomplished of what you're doing. Like, of course, we need to know that we're doing well, or if we're not, if we need some constructive feedback so that we could move on and reflect on those things that are not so great. And it's really helpful for you to have someone to mentor you, especially in the initial phase in the business wherein you would need more input. But what's good is that because we are in the midst of a big digital community across the globe, in our private page on Facebook, we do have over 125,000 people from around the world, from different walks of life and different industries. So it's really important that we build that community so that we have a lot of channels of learning with each other, and also in our weekly master classes that are provided for us, either live or on replay. So it's really important initially to have that person you can really run to or message, so that you could you know that you're doing well, right? um and yeah, and according to set goals, we are able to track the progress and be able to move on from that. So similar to my job, it's really important that they get feedback and also input from others, and we also gauge if they're able to be receptive to that, right? And with that, when we go through that process, with our mentees, we are able to build a relationship and rapport, and we are able to give valuable help when it's needed. And I can learn to set the pace of how they would want to be mentored. So that's it. That's one of the roles that I do. I Between myself and Jake, I'm mostly the one involved in mentoring. um, and of course, Jake is a tech guy in our business, so it works really well for us. But you can also do this on your own. You don't have to be a couple, of course, so you can create your brand using the digital training that we are provided with. You can create your brand, and also with the support of the mentor that will help you. So, like myself, I'll be able to help you with those. And yeah, we can set the pace together of how often we need to check in, which is quite important as well. And then of course I'll be able to get back to you, um, whenever I can. So I think I just wanted to give you a bit of an idea of how, my day went today, and also how I can really relate this to what I normally do for my business partners around the globe. So, of course, if you want to get to know me more, or you want to get to know the business system, please do go to our link in bio, www.jakeprecious.com, and you'll be directed to watch a replay webinar, and which I'm one of the panelists. Or also, you get to register twice a week for the live one, but you'll get to register for that, and it will give you reminders of when it's going to happen. Um, that's it, really. If you don't have any questions, or you want to comment later on, please do feel free to do that. And I try to do this every Monday if I can, because I think it's really fresh, like having a new start of the week. It's really important to be a bit calibrated, have a fresh start, and know that, you can always put off things that are not as important to be done today. And you can still feel good about what you have achieved that day. So I always remember that, I've gone through this, and this, and I have a visual reminder of what I've achieved. So it helps me understand what I need to still be doing, or what, that I've really accomplished well today. I think it's really good that you love what you do, and that's also relevant to this business. It's really important that we get to know what we do and we love it, and we enjoy the process. So thank you so much for tuning in, for those who have popped in this live, and see you next live. And I hope to do this more, myself and Jake, in the future, so I can get to know you more. So thank you for tuning in. Happy Monday again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.